so much skill on this club, Mike. You get one of the ultimate role players back in Zach. Looks like obviously tomorrow night. How important is his role amongst all the skill that this club has?
Well, I think huge. I think he's just got different kinds of skills, but I think a skill to be able to get the puck back, get to the net, play with good players, play heavy, penalty kill, take right-hand face-offs. I think those things are important for us. Obviously, we missed him. It'll take him. He's been out long enough. It's going to take him a little bit to get his hands back, but we're excited to have him, obviously, and gives us a deeper team.
That Nashville team was a patient team waiting for their chances. Is patience going to be more important as the season goes on?
Well, thanks for sure. I also thought, I thought we had a lot of opportunity early in the game. In the end, we got 3 posts and missed an empty net, but we didn't score. And then when we came out for the third period, we lost our patience. And so they even got better then, and they dominated the third period. We didn't generate anything, being foolish with the puck. So I think it's a good lesson for us there. I liked Nashville, the way they played. I thought they were dialed in. They played hard. We had our opportunities early. We didn't look after or didn't score, and then in the end they got us.
What's the thinking behind your power play changes?
Well, it wasn't going the way we wanted. When you got total one group, you don't have as much competition on your team. I still like when you have 2 and you compete to see who's out there. We're going to make a change here and see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. We can always change back at any time.
William said he can feel his confidence going up. What's going to be the key for him from here to get all the way back to where he wants to be?
Well, I mean, I only know one way, and that's work. So you just got to go to work every single day and, put your work boots on. When it's going real good, you work hard every day because you want to keep it going that good. And when it's not going good, you want to work real hard because you got to get it going. So it's simple work.
Toronto is a market that when things aren't going well, you can find yourself under the microscope. A lot of people have opinions. For a guy like William, how imperative is it just to block out the white noise?
You heard that? Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason we're so fortunate here is because we have all that. We have all you people covering, and so we have the fan base we have. So that's the greatest thing about being here, and it makes it the best hockey market in the world. And saying all that is when you decide you want to play here, you take the good with the bad, and sometimes the bad is they're pointing out what you're doing, and that's what country music channel's for, and the hunting channel. Wild TV 393, it's dialed in. They never talk about hockey once. Honest to God, it's unbelievable. Beautiful animals, mountains, hiking, fishing, thing of beauty.
Just order the package.
There you go.
How are the animals doing on that channel?
They're doing well.
Working hard.
Yeah.
They got guns now?
You betcha.
Mike, I think Jake played a little center in high school. Was that part of the post-practice fun that we saw here today?
Well, I think it was more of saying Naz pick it up in the face-off circle, I think is what it was about from the D. So a little battle, but I think Naz won out in the end. And the rumor is that the coach dropping the pucks changes the D, and he might have been sliding along the side of the circle. I don't know. I just was watching. I don't know what happened there. Anything else, guys?
Freddie says he can't go till Saturday. What's that do for tomorrow's starter back up there?
Well, just Hutch will go, and then I don't think Freddie will be going to Colorado from what I hear. So we'll just see. He's got to get ready, and you got to be ready to stop the puck when you go in.
Like, when you look at power play success, how much of it is scheme and how much of it is just the players being creative in the moment?
Well, I think your scheme and everything you do is really important, and that frees up the players to be creative. So if you're not organized and you don't have good structure, they can't be creative because they don't know what each other is supposed to do. But what it's supposed to do with organization is give the good players more room. And I just think it ebbs and flows a little bit. But the number one thing is that you got 4 penalty killers out there, and they get paid to work hard. And so the other guys got to work harder. You got to work. You got to outwork the penalty kill. If you don't score.
How pleased are you with your 4th line that you can trust them in your own end?
Well, I think they've been good. I actually think they're really coming. I think both Lindy and Goat. I actually thought I didn't play them as much last game. They were our second best line in the game. Just because they don't score as much as those guys. I should have played them more. But that's hindsight's beautiful.
Sorry, Mike. Where does that leave Sparks and Cassius over the next couple of days?
That's a good question. Sparks hasn't been cleared, so I imagine Cass is getting a recall.